All right, guys, what do we got going on here? We got Bobby Big Balls versus Plank. Plank finally taking this tournament seriously, going with his main option, Sheik. And, you know, I think it's 107%, 107%, basically even game so far, right until I jump in, and then, of course, Plank gets the stock. You know, obviously one strong back air from Falco in a one edge guard situation. It's going to be able to even this right up. See if Bobby's able to get it. Ooh, Plank's off stage, but Bobby gets hit by the up B and isn't able to get a punish. That was I really like that laser jab from Bobby right there. Wasn't able to get a good follow-up off it after that, though. Using these lasers really well, closing in space, but mixing up when exactly he's going in, so it's not just like as simple as an aerial shine. But Plank's still hanging on in there. He's already gotten 60%. This is the danger zone for Bobby. If Plank can get Bobby up to about like 70, 80%, this is where it starts becoming a real lead. All right, the little walk up, I was a little worried. I think a forward smash would have killed, but Bobby's like, you know, I'm gonna go for down tilt. I'm gonna scare me a little bit. Ooh, really nice shield pressure from Bobby. Laser shine. All right, Plank able to nair out a shield that time, but you know, as I said before, Bobby was already at that high percent, so going into the stock, these trades are not going too well for him. Ooh, Plank just sits there pressuring his shield, waits for the jump out, and just like fairs it, just like that. All right, Plank with a solid one stock lead right now. At the moment that he took that stock, he just starts running off to the side, shooting some more needles, you know, just running around, doing whatever. He's not being as aggressive as he was in the previous stocks, but ooh, reacts to the side beam, gets the punish, and Bobby Big Balls goes for the high up, beats a ledge, but Plank just reads it and holds the ledge. This is really bad for Bobby right now. This is a 3 stock to 1 situation. Let's see if he can bring it back. You know, as I said before, Plank's playing really careful, but Plank gets the power shield into the grab right there. Isn't able to get much off of it, but just Plank's doing nothing but run away. He does not want to engage. All right, that's a little unfortunate for Bobby right there. He gets with the down air, but because of the low percent, Plank's able to act up and get the forward air. A lot of people could probably criticize Bobby there for that option choice, but I feel like when you're in a 1 to 3 stock situation like that, you need to make plays if you want to try to come back. Like, you're not going to come back if you don't make plays like that. But going straight into game 2, directly to FD, they know how it is. Falco has both the Spaceys have a pretty good matchup against Sheik on FD. You know, it's a lot harder for Sheik to do with lasers as well as pressure when there are no platforms to run off to, as you saw Plank doing in the last couple stocks of the last game. And you know, Bobby probably shooting more lasers at once than I've ever seen him in a matchup. So that's what Plank Sheik does to him. All right, Bobby's going in and out with these lasers, trying to go in and get an opening with a shine, but Plank's being really effective at just power shooting these lasers and keeping them out. Plank is the first grab, misses the tech, goes for the up smash, the edge guard situation. Ooh, that needle miss. It was really dangerous for Bobby right there. If that needle collided, that would have been the stock. All right, once again, Nair to shield's going to catch Bobby jumping out of his shield. Ooh, another really nice power shield, this time on the dare, not just the laser. Plank showing that, you know, he may be Sheik main, he's got the tech, he can press buttons. Bobby going with a high dare, reading Plank's jump out of shield, but he doesn't really get a good follow-up off of it. This game's looking pretty close to even though, however, neither player has been able to really set up a stock finisher. All right, extra situation for Bobby right there. He just waits for Plank to get back up. Stuffs him with the bear. Good stuff, good stuff. Bobby gets a couple shines there. Ooh, that's a really high arrow on shield. Plank power shields it though. It's the grab. Bobby's gonna start something up here. He goes 70%. Ooh, he goes for the dare, barely misses though. This is really big for Bobby. If he can finish up the stock, this would be a pretty clear lead for him. All right, but Bobby, unfortunate SD right there, but still 100%. This is pretty significant for Bobby. You know, one good opening could lead to the stock. Plank's once again going to power shield that laser and just get the grab. Ooh, this all of a sudden, this is an edge guard situation for Plank and finished it off, but goes a little too deep, as we've seen him do in like the number of his sets today. All right, back to neutral, 2 stocks, even game. Good stuff from both players. I don't know if that side was really intentional, but hey, it worked out for Bobby right there. When Bobby does choose to go in, I'm seeing a lot of high aerials on shield, and which gives Plank even more the opportunity to get a punish though. Oh, that was the craziest option by Plank, and Bobby just sees it and does not react properly. He's just like, oh, I'm gonna space around this and punish. Nope. Up smash is bigger than you think. It's gonna be really big for Plank. All right, once again, Bobby's at a small deficit. He's gonna be forced to go in, and he does. Down throw to forward smash. I don't see that often, but I have to look into it a little bit more. All right, this is a basically dead even game. Ooh, Bobby gets the first hit of the stock. Doesn't really get a good follow-up, though. We've seen pretty consistently Bobby's been able to push Plank into the corner, but Plank's been holding on pretty well. Keep him walled out with back airs. All right, Bobby's doing pretty well for himself. Ooh, crouches under that eagle and just shines. Oh, this could be really big. All right, this could be a big edge guard situation. It goes from a Bobby situation to a Plank edge guard situation and back and forth like crazy. Plank's at a really high percent. Ooh, a good hit there could lead the stock. All right, Bobby's just looking for that last opening, and he's going to get it with the up air. All right, going into game 3, that's going to be 2-0 for Plank. Nope, sorry, 1-1. I don't know what I'm saying. I was distracted. Something else was going on. We're back to Battlefield. All right, Bobby gets the first opening, see if he can make something of it. Ooh, crouch cancels the shield drop forward air and gets the down air. Down tilt, sorry, isn't going to get a stock off it though. Pretty solid, 60% lead for him. Oh, that would be really big if it connects. Ooh, that was a really good crouch cancel down. 2 good uses of crouch cancel in that stock. Bobby's abusing the fact that he has a low percent. Sheik cannot do that much against Spaceys when Spaceys are at a very low percent, as we just saw. Spaceys can crouch cancel pretty much anything, especially when they're below 40%, like that. All right, so all of a sudden the momentum's in Bobby's favor, and he's doing pretty well for himself. Plank just isn't able to get a good opening. Ooh, Bobby knocks him off stage, reads the up B and gets the grab. This is a 2-stock lead for Bobby. This is the greatest lead I think Bobby's had all set, if I remember correctly. Well, this is going to be, no, Plank misses the down air. Isn't able to continue the combo. All right, I like that option right there. Bobby rolls in on the platform. Plank, if he had gone for the forward air, it would have missed, but the down air is a little bit slower, connects. Ooh, no D on that forward tilt, but Bobby's able to just get out. Bobby's some really good pressure right now. All right, that forward smash is not going to be punished. Plank just chose to nope on out of there. Oh, that was a slow get-up attack, but he somehow manages to make it work. Well, it's going to be really big. He goes for the forward smash read, but Plank rolled the wrong way, unfortunately. Bobby's still being able to hold on to the stock. It's going to be really big from the longer he keeps this lead, the just harder it is for Plank to come back in. All right, but Falco's slow get-up is pretty slow, but Sheik's recovery and her up B is also really slow, so Bobby's still able to get the punish on the down tilt anyway. This is a 4-stock to 1 situation. Bobby's going in. It's going to be the 4-stock. Nope. Of course, the moment I say it, Plank stage spikes it with the forward air. All right. Immediately, Bobby is pressing his advantage, just going for a lot of lasers. He's just like, I'm going to make you come to me, but, you know, Plank goes in, and, you know, this is working for Plank. Reading his stack options on the platform. Back to neutral. Bobby going for a lot of fall through dares. All right, Bobby finishes out the game with a classic down air to down air off stage suicide. Good stuff. We got a 2-1 lead for Bobby right now. Beating him on Plank's counter pick. Plank's gonna go, so nope, I'm gonna go straight back. This is my counter pick, and I'm gonna show you why. Immediately, Bobby starts on the game with a lot of lasers. Not something I've seen him do too much this set. Only when he usually has a pretty big lead or he feels really pressured. Once again, Plank showing that he is very confident power shooting those lasers. Bobby gets the grab. Goes for the up there, isn't able to get the forward air follow-up, unfortunately. Oh, this could be huge for Plank. Once again, Bobby just doesn't actually tech the down throw, and Plank just reads that with a charge up smash. And the amount of things Sheik has that combos into forward air on bad DI is insane. Well, this could be really big for Bobby if he gets... Nope, barely misses the up smash, up B, sorry. All right. Plank with the stock lead, but Bobby can take this at any moment with one good opening. We gets the grab, see if he can make something off this. Tries to go for the edge guard situation, but Plank immediately jumps into the forward air, slapping him away, saying no. Bobby being really careful. He does not want to go in and have a little accident and die. Up air's going to finish off the stock though for Bobby. Get a pretty close to even game. Now that Bobby has a game lead, he's playing a little more passively than some of the previous matches. The last game, where it looked like for a little bit he was going to force knock him, he was just kind of going in, and it wasn't until the very end where he started laser camping. Ooh, this could be really big for Plank. All right, this is a solid stock lead for Plank right now. Once again, Bobby just goes back to going in with these shines. Boy, that was a really nice nair. Plank jumps out before he can get a follow-up though. Ooh, really nice read on Bobby's roll from Plank right there. Got the down throw. Oh, got the forward smash. Edge guard situation for Bobby. See if he can get the punish. Goes for the down air. Somehow managed to trade. I don't know what Plank threw out, but I guess it worked. Plank just living by the skin of his teeth right there. If that trade didn't happen, he would have been done. Another edge guard situation. Goes for back air. Really interesting. He definitely had enough time to do something like down tilt or forward smash, and that definitely would have killed, but, you know, he cleans up the stock either way. So I'm not a winner semi, so I can't talk. I can't talk about Bobby. Unfortunately, it's just too far away for that side B. Plank coming in the last stock with a clean lead, looking to close this out and go to game 5. Bobby's just really going ham with his shield pressure right now, trying to get some momentum and just get something going. This is the situation for in any matchup, honestly. When one character has a lead, they can just play passively and force the other character to go in. Because in the timeout situation, Plank wins. Not that we're probably going to see that. But Bobby just kind of has to go in. He's not using as much lasers, except for right there. He's doing these lasers when Plank's on the platform above him. He doesn't think Plank's going to go off like towards the ledge punish if he thinks he's going to go the other direction. I guess that's what those are for. Really good stuff from Bobby right there, cleaning up the stock, making this an even game. This could be a win for Bobby, but Plank does not want that to see that. Of course, we got another down throw. If he could read the tech roll again. Ooh, Bobby doesn't tech again, but Plank plays a little safe, just waits and reacts. Plank is getting these down throws, but he's just waiting to see what Bobby does and trying to react to it. He's not going for the hard reads like he was doing earlier. He wants to finish out this game right now. Bobby gets an opening. See if he can take a combo off this. Double shine and a down air. Plank barely gets out, but ooh, this could be huge. He reached the roll. That's not going to kill Plank, though. Not in high enough percent. Tournament winner from Plank. Bobby does not punish it, however. Oh, that's going to be really big. Plank forced to switch to Zelda. This is pretty close to game right now. Both players are really a high percent. Ironically, a good back air or forward air from Zelda will finish it out. And she's way too floating. Oh, he opts switch back to Sheik. Well, way off the sky. But Bobby gets the down smash, finishes it off. Good stuff to both players. That game could have gone either way. A lot of those games could have gone either way, honestly.